Hey YouTube, so it is my 10 months on T video. My 10 months on T was actually August 13th. I've just been really behind on making videos and everything. I've been meaning to make videos for every month and everything, but I've just been way too busy with work and horses and friends and family. So this is my late 10 months on T video. Um, so I wrote down some notes of stuff to talk about. Okay, so I've had to be shaving my face every single day, or it will just, it's super stubbly. Um, and my mom will complain because she's not too accepting at all about it. Um, She's also telling me that I'm balding. I'm not balding. Um, she just tells me this a lot. She's like, "You're balding." I'm like, "Oh my god," and I start freaking out sometimes. I'm just like, "Oh my god," and I ask all my friends, and I'm like, "Am I balding? Like, can you look?" They're like, "No, you're not balding." I'm like, "Okay," but so I just freak out a little bit about that. Um, I'm just getting super hairy everywhere. I'm breaking out a lot, but it's gone down significantly. My doctor put me on a prescription for minocycline or whatever it's called, and that seems to be helping. And I don't think it's helping with the binder. And I work on a farm, so it's super sweaty for 10 hours a day, and I'm sure that doesn't help at all. Um, so I think in the fall and the winter and everything, it will start going down, hopefully. I also, since I made my last video, I've turned 21, and I've had some pretty strange experiences with going to bars with friends or family. Um, I went to a restaurant with my brother-in-law and my sister and my two nieces, and my brother-in-law ordered our drinks for us. He was like, "Oh, give us 3 beers and 2 milks." And the waiter just looked at us and was like, don't you mean 3 milks and 2 beers?" And I was like, I'm 21. And he was like, "Oh, you're not?" I'm like, "Here's my license." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, man." Um, yeah. And then I also went to a liquor store with my friend, and when we were checking out, my friend was buying alcohol and I wasn't, and so my friend was paying and everything, and she was like, "Oh, is this your son?" And I'm like, "No, we're friends." And she was like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 21." And she was like, "I need to see your license." It's like, Here you go." And then I want to talk about how a few years ago my ex-gender therapist made me do this evaluation report with a neuropsych, and how my parents thought I had Asperger's and God knows whatever else. Instead of, they were just like, "No, you have Asperger's," instead of gender identity disorder. So this is a 10-page evaluation of me. I think there's more somewhere, but I can't find it. Um, supposedly my mom wrote a 2-page written summary of my history and God knows what else. And so I wrote down some notes. So my gender therapist, Diane Elleborn, was requesting diagnostic clarification because of, this is quote unquote, "her clinical presentation is somewhat atypical." What? Okay, I don't know why she thought I was an atypical case. I thought I was pretty normal, but I guess not. I don't know if it's because I'm gay and transgender or what, but she thought I was atypical. And coming from someone who is transgender herself, supposedly, um, you would think that she would be a little more understanding about all of this, but I guess she isn't. So I don't know. She thought I was an atypical case or something. Um, And then this went on to my whole history, from my birth to, this was senior year of high school when this was done, and now I'm a senior in college. So this is sort of old. I just found this in my truck. Um, just lying around. So I read it and I just started like crying um, because it really upset me. So let's go back. My kindergarten teacher called me immature. How can you call a kindergartner immature? They're 5 years old, like 4 and 5, maybe 6. Like, of course they're immature. They're little kids. I don't know why they thought I was immature, but I was, I guess. My mom said that I lacked empathy because of when my sister was hospitalized for blood clots. I think I was in first grade, and I had no clue what the fuck was going on. I was just like, why is my sister in the hospital? I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what a blood clot was. Like, I didn't know how serious it was. Like, I don't know. Okay, going on. In middle school, I didn't want my parents hugging me. So I didn't want my parents hugging me. I was going through puberty. I was like, oh my god, this sucks. And like I just couldn't deal with like going through puberty and all of that. Other shit. Let's see. My parents reported me like still throughout high school, like middle school and high school, hung out with kids who were also socially rejected. I think I'll try to put on like on the back of this pictures of me and my friends, and you can tell me if they're socially rejected. I think my friends would be pretty offended if I told them that they were social rejects too. I don't think they'd agree, but okay, whatever. Still, I had problems organizing and turning in homework. I was a straight A student. I mean, I had some B's in high school. My teachers never said anything about me having trouble turning in homework. I never had any trouble. Like, I was a very good student in high school and middle school, and I never had a problem with that. It says, continues to be a loner and does not seek out friendships or relationships. I understand the relationships part in high school. I went to a high school where it was mostly female. I have a lot of friends, and I don't know where they're coming with like, from saying that I don't have any friends. Um, they were saying that I just fall short of meeting full criteria for Asperger's syndrome. I don't know where they got that either. Um, oh, this was a quote from the neuropsych. It is possible, for example, that she became self-conscious about her appearance in junior high school and felt rejected by other girls, setting the stage for identifying with males. What? Okay, sure. Um, and then throughout the whole entire paper, they call me like immature still. They were just like, she is still immature. And I'm just like, and I was sort of offended that throughout this whole paper, I was a senior in high school, and I was very out. I had come out in to them freshman year of high school that they were calling me she throughout this whole entire paper and calling me my birth name throughout the whole entire paper. I don't know. And my gender therapist, I was just sort of shocked that she wanted me to go to this for like further evaluation because she was just like, well, you might have Asperger's, so I want you to get tested, like neuropsych and everything, just to make sure, because if you did, then it wouldn't be like gender identity disorder, which, again, you can have Asperger's and have gender identity disorder. So, I don't know. But I think I'm going to end my rant because I've been talking now for over 10 minutes. I'm sorry about this. Um, but yes, I will see you guys hopefully soon. I'm going off to college next week again. So hopefully maybe then I'll be able to make more videos. Bye.